What if the person everyone called mad was actually the only one seeing the truth? Think about that. Really think. Because we've all seen someone breaking down, acting strange, completely falling apart in public. And our brain does one thing automatically. It pulls away. We label them. We walk faster. We say, "That's not me." But here's what nobody tells you. That fear you feel, that's not disgust. That's recognition. You've had days where your mind felt too loud, too heavy, too much. You've smiled in front of people and completely fell apart alone. That feeling is closer to madness than most people will ever admit. And today, we're going into it because science just discovered something about the mad mind that will genuinely shake you. Something about your mind, too. And there's one thing you need to hear first. Before any of this makes sense, here's a question nobody asks. Who decided what normal even looks like? Think about it like this. Imagine every single person in your town drives on the left side of the road. Every single person. Then one person drives on the right. Who's crazy? That's exactly how society labels people mad. Not based on truth, based on what the majority does. And the person who gets that label, they don't just feel different. They feel broken, ashamed, invisible, like the whole world is speaking a language, and nobody gave them the dictionary. That kind of pain doesn't show up on an X-ray, but it's real, it's heavy, and millions of people are carrying it right now, completely silent. But here's the part nobody talks about. Some of the most mad people in history completely changed how we understand reality itself. We'll get there, but first, you need to know what's actually happening inside that mind. Picture this. You wake up tomorrow morning, and you don't know if what you're seeing is real. Not in a sleepy way. In a, is this actually happening way? Every single day. That's what some minds live with, constantly. Now let me break down 3 things that happen inside a brain on the edge. And I'm not going to use textbook words. I'm going to talk to you like a real person. First, paranoia. That's when your brain starts treating everything like a threat. A look, a laugh, a silence. Your brain says, that's about you. Exhausting, lonely, non-stop. Second, mania. Imagine your thoughts moving so fast. You can't catch even one. It feels like flying, until it doesn't. Third, dissociation. That's when you look in the mirror and feel like a stranger. Now here's where it gets wild. One of these 3 patterns, scientists now believe it might actually be a superpower, but only under one very specific condition. Keep watching. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Nobody just wakes up one day and loses their mind. Something happens first. Let me tell you about someone. No name, no label, just a person. They were a normal kid, laughed loud, loved hard, trusted people easily. Then life started hitting. A home that didn't feel safe. People who were supposed to protect them didn't. Pressure, silence, pain with nowhere to go. So the mind did the only thing it could. It adapted. And from the outside, that adaptation looked like madness. You've felt a version of this. That moment when everything felt too loud, too fast, too much. When you just wanted the world to stop. Even for 5 minutes. That's not weakness. That's a mind that's been carrying too much for too long. But here's what I need you to stay for. Some people went all the way to that edge and came back. What they brought back with them is the part that changes everything. Okay, here's where everything shifts. Scientists studied the brains of highly creative people, artists, inventors, visionaries, and what they found was unsettling. The same patterns, the same exact wiring found in people labeled mad. Same brain, different world. Think about Nikola Tesla. The man saw electricity in his mind like a movie playing on repeat. Vivid, overwhelming, unstoppable. Everyone around him said he was losing it. He wasn't losing it. He was decades ahead of it. Van Gogh, Einstein, even Lincoln. All of them called unstable, called difficult, called mad. All of them changed the world anyway. So what does that mean for the person sitting alone right now, thinking something is wrong with them? Maybe nothing is wrong. Maybe they're just early. But here's the thing. The real question was never, what's wrong with them? We've talked about psychology, mental health, human behavior. We've looked at anger issues, emotional control, mental disorders. We've gone deep into mind psychology, behavior psychology, psychological facts. And after all of that, the real question isn't, why do people act this way? It's, what would it take for you to act that way? Because the line between mad and normal isn't a wall. It's not even a fence. It's a thread. And every single one of us is holding it. Some people's thread just got pulled harder than yours. That's it. That's the whole thing. If this made you feel something, good. That means you're paying attention.